Oh my goodness. I do not know what I've done here. Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and while the garage light decides to fully warm up, it's pretty much doing this weird kind of like strobe type thing, so it's probably making like the lighting on my face look kind of weird. But anyways, yes, we are finally wrapping the TRX in today's video. Tron Auto Lab is doing the detail and the wrap on the truck. Super excited, and you guys will understand why it needs a detail because it's snowed a bunch lately, and I'll show you guys the truck. It's really dirty, well, at least on the outside. The inside's still relatively clean, but yeah, the outside definitely needs a detail, and I'm super excited. And of course, Zorro starts barking because he hears me talking. It's always the thing. Yes, I'm going to be wrapping it a crazy color. Now, most of you that watch my videos are between the ages of 25 and 45, which means that most of you have gotten to the ripe age of 25 or you're older and your brain is fully developed. I'm 23, my brain's not fully developed, and so that's why I've chosen the color that I've chosen, and yeah, it'll be exciting for you guys to see it. So actually coming out here, the truck's not nearly as bad as what I thought, but if we actually take a closer look, you guys can see you got some stuff right there, and I mean, it's still pretty dusty here. Side steps, definitely, you can tell. Man, it actually is not as bad as I thought. Like, it's actually relatively okay there. Here in the back of the bed, you can tell a little bit more. But obviously, we want it to be super clean for the wrap, so it's easier for the vinyl to adhere to the truck. And then, I mean, obviously that doesn't make sense to like wrap over something, because it's like, oh yeah, let me just have the truck super dirty underneath. That is completely defeating the purpose. Ooh, and look at these wheels. Yeah, these things, especially on the outside, they get really dirty. I definitely am probably going to get this part powder coated a different color because I'm not in love with it. And then the center portion maybe as well. I haven't fully decided on that. But cold startup, and let's head out. Well, if you weren't awake already, here's your alarm clock, neighbors. Ooh. We are already at 1,990 miles on the TRX, and I reckon this might be one of the highest mileage TRXs out there, if not the highest mileage one, because street speed completely destroyed his, so there's not really any more miles happening on that truck. And so yeah, I think we might officially have the highest mileage TRX out there. Maybe, maybe not 100% sure, but if this isn't, it very soon will be because of how much I drive. Now, most people take holidays off. I purposefully work on holidays so that I don't have to deal with traffic. Huge plus. And another thing to mention is the TRX pretty much flies under the radar. Like, you drive by people in this truck and they don't really notice, but if you floor it, then they go like, and they always like double take, triple take, because they're like confused as to why that sound is coming from a pickup truck. The mileage now equals out to the year I was born, 1997. Nice. Well, the lighting at my house must have been pretty good because the truck's a lot dirtier than what we saw. How dirty it is. That is horrible. Good thing we're getting this detailed. Like, look at that. Gross. So we're taking everything apart, and that is for the Ram airflow, which is pretty cool that it goes through there into there. But more important than the truck being taken apart from all angles, we've got the wrap here. So yes, this is the color that we're wrapping it in, and it doesn't really pop onto the camera very well. It's satin neon green, which is the same series as what we did on the Supra. The Supra was orange. So here's the color from the Supra. Well, this is what's on the Challenger, if you guys remember that. But this is the color on the Supra, which again doesn't really come through onto camera. It is definitely orange, but it kind of looks like yellowish or kind of reddish on camera. So that's the Supra color. This is the TRX color. So again, we're doing another bright, crazy color because, well, I mentioned that already earlier in the video why we're doing this. So we've got the door panels off of the TRX. It's always interesting to see door panels when they're completely taken off, to see kind of like everything that's going on with them, and just like how thin this is. Like, this obviously on the truck looks very nice, but just like look at it. It's just like all this like leather and everything on this giant piece of plastic, basically. But yes, we've got Connor working there on the hood of the truck. That's the first part that's gotten wrapped. Most of today was kind of like taking everything off the truck. So we've got no fenders, you've got no gas cap here, no door handles. And then you guys can see here at the front doors there, the whole panel's been taken off of the truck. We still got the venting there on the side though. But you guys can see, like, when I turn away from it and then go to it, it's just like completely white for a second because the color's so bright. It's looking good. I'm excited for the rest of the truck to be wrapped. So now I've kind of got part of the front fenders all wrapped in a Christmas tree green is what we're going to call this color at this point. It's not going to be satin neon green, it's Christmas tree green. And Connor's working here on the other side of the bed. You guys saw it last night with the hood all done, but now that you've got kind of like the little fake, well, yes, this is actually fake venting right here. This is real venting. This is fake venting. Now that you have it on, you can kind of see the contrast between the matte black and then the satin green. Definitely looks really cool. And then we've got the back of the bed right here. But I figured I'd just give you guys a quick update before I go do more review filming today on the truck. It's turning out really nice. The camera for some reason keeps like turning this to white almost. So like, let me try to get a better, like right. Yeah, that's kind of like somewhere in this area is kind of pretty close to the color. So here's today's update on the truck. We've got Preston taking apart the door, probably breaking something. And then the front end is finally done. So you can see the fake venting and then the real venting is all back on. And the front end of this truck, and again, the camera's not really picking up the color. It's making it look more white. These neon colors just always look weird. But yeah, the front end of this truck now looks absolutely crazy. It looks like mint colored on camera, whereas in person, it's more of like a just straight up green. Let me see if I can try to... Yeah, I can't do it. I can't pick it up. The camera's not going to work. But yeah, we're making progress. Got Connor over here trying to dilly-dally with the door, whatever you're going to call it. Oh, and the roof now is matte black, which accents everything else on the truck. Oh my goodness. I do not know what I've done here. This is crazy. But you guys can see the whole wrap is done. And again, the camera is not picking this up whatsoever. It looks like mint green on camera. In person, it doesn't look like that at all. It's kind of like a darker green. I'm going to post some pictures on my Instagram a little bit later after this video. So go follow me on Instagram so you guys can see the pictures. The iPhone seems to be able to pick it up a little bit better. Actually, I'll just put those in this video so you guys can kind of see what the iPhone photos look like. But yeah, we've got the wrap here. And again, the camera, it's like too bright for the camera. Like it seriously looks mint green on the camera, but like in person, it doesn't whatsoever. Even if I go close to it, it doesn't pick it up. So again, we'll put the iPhone photos over this so you guys can see. But let's actually talk about all the accent pieces. So notice we've got the matte black here. And by the way, if you're wondering, this is called satin neon green. I probably mentioned that earlier in the video. So we've got the satin and the matte finish, which is pretty cool. And then the matte obviously matches the Ram logo and then the bumpers and all that kind of stuff right there. And then coming here to the side, again, you've got the matte finish on the fender flares from the factory and with the Ram bar there on the back. And then with the door handles, we're actually trying something out new here. So we did a matte finish on the door handles, but we actually just plasti dipped them, and we're going to see how this holds up and everything. So there's ceramic coating over these, and if this holds up really well, this actually might be better to do than vinyl on door handles, because vinyl is pretty notorious to fail on door handles just because you've got kind of like all the weird angles and everything, and it's a really high traffic point because you're always opening them up. And so this actually might hold up a lot better, and I think it actually looks better because it's really hard also with the seams on door handles. And so like this pretty much just, I mean, it looks like a factory plastic door handle basically. And then we did the matte black here at the bottom of the truck as well, which definitely breaks things up quite a bit with the TRX. And then you guys know we've got the matte black here at the top. And then basically what happened here is this is like, I think like technically triple wrapped, because you have the matte black from the factory and then the green is actually wrapped under this, and then there's more matte black wrapped on top. So like if a rock comes and hits this area, like it's got to go through a bunch of stuff before it does any damage. But yeah, the truck looks awesome. We're gonna get out in the sunlight so you guys can see it. But yeah, for some reason the camera is making this look mint colored when in reality it's not. Well, we are going to get the TRX out into the sun here. Oh, buddy. It still makes it look mint colored. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, I have missed her so much though. Yeah, the camera cannot pick up this color. I think we need to stop doing the neon colors because I can't capture it on camera, guys. Like it seriously, it's just not working. And now that it's in the sun, it's even worse. Just listen to that. Yeah, it's even worse in the sun now, guys. Like now it looks even more like mint color than before on camera. I love the color, guys, but it's not. And you guys saw the iPhone photos, so like you understand, it's just not coming through. Oh, and I did forget to mention, we did get the interior of the TRX all detailed. So like it really wasn't dirty because it's a brand new truck, and I love the reflection of the green that you can see there from the door. But yeah, interior fully detailed here on the truck. So yeah, again, it really wasn't dirty, but I mean, now it's like mega clean here on the interior. And I don't know if I mentioned, but we did get the wrap ceramic coated. Definitely recommend getting your vehicle ceramic coated in general, but like a wrap like this, it's going to make it easier to clean, and it's going to protect it. Going to make it so it fades a little bit slower, because these neon colors don't last. But yeah, excited to see the TRX again. I'm just going to say it right now, the TRX looks so cool just driving. We got to give Doug his 15 minutes of fame right here. And also, he's never driven the truck, so he's also got to drive the truck. So like, it's super, super important. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering about the badges. So yes, we debadged the whole truck, so we have all the badges here. I just think it looks cleaner without them. You guys saw on the outside and all the pictures and everything. So I officially have these TRX badges. I mean, if someone wants to make me like a ridiculous offer, then I might consider selling them. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep them because they're pretty. But we are officially setting off here in the TRX, and notice our range, 249 miles of range. Full tank. Supercharged V8 life. We officially have the TRX home, and it is currently getting snowed on, sort of, because you've got a bunch of snow on these trees, and it's melting, and so it's shedding, and it's falling off onto the truck. So like, you guys can probably see a little bit on the roof there, and then see if any's popped into the bed. Not too much in the bed. It's mostly on the roof. Like, it'll just like, oh, you guys can probably hear it all falling down. But yeah, I don't know what it is, but like, this camera cannot pick it up like the iPhone can. So I guess the iPhone camera is kind of better than the camera that I have. But yeah, so excited for this wrap. Looks really good. And now that the truck is wrapped, we can officially take it off road for the first time and see what the TRX is actually made of. See ya. Oh, slippery. Oh my gosh. Careful, you're gonna break my camera. Hey buddy, I missed you too. Hey. Oh, he's got my arm. Oh my gosh, he's like swiping the camera left and right. Oh, Zora, there goes another $700. Hey. Man, he's like, look how excited he is. I can't even hold the camera here. Okay. Don't drag your blankets out here. He's dragging his blankets out into the snow. Hey. Okay, well, this is probably going to end today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys like the wrap. I mean, I think it, you guys know I obviously love the wrap. I think it looks awesome. But yeah, comment down what you guys think, and I'll see all of you in the next video.